Hello, all my hypotheticals. It's Player2, and we're doing Pokemon Emerald with Star of Wisdom. Yeah.
That's that one. I'm that one. I wasn't sure if you were gonna let me do it or not this time. Now I never know.
You're right. So I didn't know either. Like halfway through my introduction, and I think that's obvious because I was like, it's Player2, and I'm. Uh,
Yep, you like paused for a second, and then I thought I was gonna go, but then you started going again, and then anyway, we're here. We're going. Everyone knows who it is at this point. If you're starting with episode 15 and you still don't know who we are, you're clearly
yeah.
either not paying attention or you started with episode 15. And I'm also just going to preface this right away with saying that for some reason I'm extra tired and I don't think I'm going to be that coherent, but it's going to be fine because
Okay. In that case, I do have things that I can. We're planning on recording 3 episodes tonight, so I'm gonna try a little hard to carry here.
yes.
Probably at some point. Good thing I have a lot of things I can talk about. Because things have happened in the past couple of days that are worth mentioning, but we'll hold off on those for a little bit. What was I what was I gonna say? I think technically speaking, I have passed you up.
Yep.
Um, yeah. So
I
that's
had to
that's
run
interesting.
back to name my Magikarp something. I forgot what I named it. Do I even have it
Yeah.
on my party right now? I'm just like so disorganized and I'm trying to remember where I am and what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh, this Oddish is annoying. It's already put my Wartortle to sleep and poisoned my Hariyama. I'm like, get out of here. No, 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 no. Okay. Pineco self-destructed. It's
I always
like,
also forget what Pokemon I have at the end of each episode, so I like opened it up and I had my Baltoy and I was like, oh yeah, Baltoy. Baltoy's cool. I like
oh my
Baltoy.
gosh.
I need these rock teams to be doing slightly more damage though.
Okay.
I suppose I am getting growled a lot.
We are going to... Shroot is going to switch to Swablu, who I did not heal. Oh, this is a predicament, Jupes. I don't want to lose
Are you just
Hariyama.
battling like a random trainer?
Yeah, it's a dual battle, and I got put to sleep and poisoned and then self-destructed. So both of my
Oh god.
Pokemon are hurt and have status effects, and I need to switch to Richie, but Richie, I meant to put a potion on him, but starting up a new episode, I forgot he
Right.
he was low health. So,
Yeah.
I just need to hope that Richie should be fine entering the battle. So I just gotta heal Hariyama. Yeah, I think that's the play.
Well, I like my Baltoy. Okay, yes, I do have my Magikarp with me. Good. Going on the cycling road. Picking up XP.
Okay, so what was I gonna say? There was something like I have my rants and ramblings that I can resort to, but there's something else. Um, First let me heal up Swablu. Maybe I'll
I
just
have to
go
remember what
right.
moves I even have on any of my Pokemon. You've
Yeah,
just got
maybe I just need to go right into it.
Alright,
Um,
Jirachi.
well, first I'll address if the audio is different. If it ends up being different for like these next 3 to 4 episodes, I I chose to use a different microphone. I switched to a headset because like I get my Blue Yeti picks up too much, like my keys tapping and my Mac dying. I think in the last episode, like you can just hear my MacBook Pro just like I cannot handle all these things you are asking of me, and yeah, so that's that. I apologize if the audio is worse. If it's better, I'll just
It's
keep doing
also
this. And
worth perhaps noting that we don't have a solid Discord connection at the moment.
it seems better. It seems better. But there was a moment where both of us were having
Yes.
issues. So
I couldn't hear you for a couple minutes, but we're good. We're
yeah,
here. We're
Yeah.
playing Pokemon.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna go into. I've got like 3 or so rants that I can just go into, and I think you and I are both too tired to kind of um carry the commentary
Yeah.
in so far. So
Pretty much just reacting to whatever battles we get into. Right now I'm still just like in the mode of what Pokemon do I have? What items do I have? Because also we should note we have continued our team locks attempts.
yes,
And I think since the last time we recorded, we've reset at least one more time. So
I think so. I can't remember the last time we mentioned the team lock. I know we mentioned it in like episode 12 or whatever.
yeah,
But yeah, so that's something I kind of want to talk about. So without spoiling anything,
right.
we're on like version 3 or right now or something like that. Due to various different mistakes. Kind of from everybody. Every single person has made some sort of mistake at some point. But we're on what we're just calling the final run, regardless of what happens. Even if like somebody's game file just like crashes, we're just gonna be like, whatever, you got to restart. Sorry, Buster, but it's
Yeah.
just that's too bad. But you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yep.
So something that's happened. I'm not gonna spoil the strategies involved. I'm not gonna spoil like what happens to certain Pokemon and certain players, but shoot, do I still Shroot's still in? Okay, all right, that's annoying. So Justin at one point in the game went up against an event, we'll say, that was not ideal for him, and it was something that was kind of in the cards. Like, I'm surprised it took so long for it to like happen to him, and then it finally did, and it was really annoying for Justin, and Justin made it clear that he felt extreme suffering at this event. um it has to do with like a typing issue. So in Pokemon there's certain types that are immune to certain moves, like move types. So for instance, like you can't hit a ground Pokemon with electric moves, you can't hit a ghost Pokemon with normal type moves. And with Justin, he's running with a Pokemon that has one of those roadblocks where there are certain Pokemon that will be immune to his moveset. And so that happened. That was annoying for him. We all felt for him, but at the same time it was like, I mean, you run the risk of that happening if if you're only running with few Pokemon and you
Right.
don't have the moves capable of taking on your opponents.
It's part of the risk. I mean, it's
Mhm.
part of the risk of like Wonder Guard Shedinja is that you
Right.
kind of have to have a fire move or a rock move on your team, and I didn't plan ahead for that, so it sucked when I ran into Wonder Guard Shedinja, especially because we didn't realize that Shedinja with Wonder Guard was supposed to be a thing.
Mhm.
But that it's technically preventable. It's something that in normal
I don't know if
gameplay
that
you
works.
have to play around. Is like you know that you need to carry certain moves on your team so that you can deal with certain Pokemon.
Right. And so admittedly I mocked Justin for that event because he's been pretty cocky, and that's fine. Like, it's fine to be cocky, but what happens when you're cocky and you're arrogant is you set yourself up to kind of fail both ways. Because if you win and you're cocky, no one really wants to congratulate you. And if you lose and you're cocky, then you just deserve all the ridicule that you get. So I kind of made fun of him at that point because it was a stressful situation for him because I won't say what exactly happened, but it was one of those situations where he could have lost his entire party. And maybe he did. Um, and now on like episode 6 or 7 that we recorded last night, I ran into a similar situation, and I say similar, not the same, because boy howdy, there's a huge statistical difference here. So when it happened to me, Justin and Yamakanzi immediately jumped on me because they mocked me for how I mocked Justin, and in some ways that's fair because they're like, "Oh, Zach, you should have prepared for that. Like, that's the risk you run when you're like running with those kind of Pokemon." I'm not gonna say what exactly happened, But I looked up the statistical probability of what happened to Justin and what happened to me. What happened to Justin is a 4% chance of happening. Every time you run into a Pokemon that is thrown up by a trainer, every Pokemon that is thrown up by a trainer will have a 4% chance of having the thing happen that happened to Justin. Do you want to know what my percent chance is of what happened to me?
A lot lower, especially considering that without the randomizer, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. There is a Pokemon that exists with that combo, but it's not in Gen 3.
Right.
So, it, like, in this game, it would have been impossible without randomization.
So, I don't have the numbers up exactly, but...
It's low, though.
Yeah, the Pokemon I went up against had double immunity, because it was a ghost type, we'll just say that.
Yep.
Along with one of the abilities that make it immune to certain attacks. And
Right.
so the percent chance of me running into any Pokemon with that combo, which is the only combo that really matters against my team at the moment in the team lock.
Right, against the specific Pokemon that you were running with.
Is 0.03%. And I need to reiterate something. I don't mean 3%. I mean 0.03%. So, using our skills with math, we can determine that Justin's scenario was 134 times more likely than my event. And so, like, comparisons were being made between Justin's event and my event, where we essentially got PP stalled. And I just want to say, Justin needs to go through 133 like events in order to feel my pain. That was so upsetting. It means, using more statistics for fun, Justin, I think, I did something along the lines of, every 25th Pokemon, Justin should run into a situation like what he ran into. For me, it is every 3,000 Pokemon I should run into that event.
Right. And again, because part of that is, the event that Justin encountered is part of the base game, where, like...
Yes.
It's just pure type. Like, the type matchup is going to be an issue. Whereas for you, it was type plus ability, the ability being something that a Pokemon of that type does not get in this generation. So, there's a lot more that has to line up for it to be bad. Again, for the specific Pokemon that you're running with. Which is still possible. I suppose, like, that's part of playing a randomizer, is, like, you have to consider that, I guess, that kind of type combo could line up. But it's a lot harder to anticipate than just looking at how regular Pokemon type and immunities work.
Right. The only reason, like, it's worth mentioning outside of the series that it's going to appear is just that, like, I know Yamakanzi and Justin were like busting my balls and whatever, but, like, still, I spent 40 minutes trying to either succeed or fail. I'll let you guys figure that out on your own. But it was 40 minutes that nothing, like... The real annoying thing is I had a full team of Pokemon and not a single one of them could hit this guy. I think when Justin ran into his problem, he had 2 Pokemon. So it's like, alright. Fair is fair, I suppose. No, I'm gonna get a new encounter.
Nice.
Maybe. If a Pokemon will show up. Give me a legendary! Fun fact. This is a Pokemon that I really, really enjoy from the Johto region. Can you guess what it is? This shouldn't kill it, right?
Is it Ampharos?
Okay.
Actually, you would be way more excited if it was Ampharos.
Haha! Your sand attack is useless against my Swablu.
I don't know.
So, Johto region...
I lost.
Oh, you're...
Yeah, I can't hear you right now.
Oh no!
The video is just gonna be both of us saying things at the same time right now. Quick, we can both start our own conversation, and the viewers will just have to watch the section twice. We'll increase the watch time.
Yes, exactly. It's not like I can just mute one person. All right, can you? Are we okay now?
I can somewhat hear you. I still don't know what the Pokemon is that you've encountered, though.
I haven't said.
Okay, good.
It's Gligar.
Oh, Gligar's cool.
Yeah, I really like him. I think he's a fun type of Pokemon. It's just, hey, let's make a bat scorpion. Ah.
I saw this Jinx and I was scared, but then I remembered my Meganium has thick fat, and that's a fantastic ability on Meganium.
Yeah, it is. You know what's great? Pokemon that are like 2 HP and asleep and refuse to get in the Pokeball.
Yes, it's amazing. Aw, but it just froze me.
No! Wait, I thought you were... No, you're just immune to the damage. Or like you get dealt less damage, right?
Yeah, it's just... It didn't do very much damage to me, but yeah, the fact that it froze was like... Freezing is one of the most annoying status conditions in Pokemon. It's so rare that it actually happens, but when it does happen, it's, like, kind of devastating.
Is there something about Gligar's catch rate that makes him really hard to catch?
I don't think so.
Alright, well, I mean, I got him in the Great Ball, but, like, the Pokeballs just were having 0 effect. So, Gligar...
Yeah.
Oh. Shoot, what's my theme? Right, this is my theme. Okay, that's the hardest part for me, is switching between the 2 themes that I have set up right now. So I, like, go to... It's like, oh, this would be a perfect... Ah, right, I'm not doing that. Let's get off this thing. Let's get off this stupid bike.
Question: do you need to have grabbed strength before you come up past the fiery path?
I don't think strength is important until like the last like magma hideout or aqua hideout or whatever. And even then I don't think it's necessary. It's just a lot more helpful.
Because I saw a boulder in the fiery path where you can use strength, but I wasn't sure if that was required to actually...
Well, I mean, you can't use it at the moment anyway.
Right. I have to finish the next gym anyway.
You know what?
But I just couldn't remember if I was going to need it beforehand or not. Anyway, we'll find out when I get there. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think you need strength pretty much in any part of this game. Antidote, there we go. Alright. I'd like to not run into Gligars, as I can't really take him out right away. Hello, trainer man. It's nice that I'm not really racing against you. Technically, we are racing, but it's not like the stress-induced level of racing that we're doing in the team lock.
It's pretty much just like you're going through the game at your own pace, and whoever, like...
Does Peck hit?
It's just kind of whatever happens. It's not like I'm rushing to... Like, I'm gonna fight every trainer. It's gonna happen. But I made it to Fall Arbor, so that's cool.
Oh. Wait, what? I thought you were still in Slateport.
I took the cycling road to get back.
Well, yeah. But then you still had to run all the way back up.
Yeah. It was pretty quick.
I guess you didn't need to run into the trainers that
I had already fought most of the trainers.
Dang it, there goes my lead.
I was going to check something with my Pokemon. I might have accidentally caught an extra Pokemon that I wasn't supposed to. But we're going to check.
Negative 20 points.
113. I think my Gorobus might be illegal. Because...
Oh, I was looking forward to that Gorobus.
That's okay, because it's Wait. Do I have another encounter on 113?
Dude, this guy's name is Lung.
Never mind. Gorobus is legal, but I just am not using it. Because...
Alright.
Who cares?
Time to peck you to death.
Okay. I don't think I pick up anything in Fall Arbor. I just get to run through, right?
You don't have to pick up anything. Yeah, you can just run past.
Okay.
if you
Like
want like a
trainers.
Lotad doll or something, you can talk to what's her face?
For my secret base?
Yeah. Yeah. Whoever has the best base wins.
How did I miss this Carvana? Also, people may or may not be able to hear my dog in the background. He's decided that I had
can
the door
hear
closed
his
and everything.
collar jingling.
Yeah, I will try to get him to, or encourage him to be quieter, but he
I like
decided
Darwin.
that it was time to barge into the room while we were having audio difficulties, and in addition to introducing background noise from the hallway, he decided it was time for him to stand in my room and scratch his chin as much as he can. And now he's insisting that I scratch his chin for him. So I am currently playing with one hand, which is why I am not running. I am just walking.
Well, good job, Darwin. You're playing for the right team now.
Yeah.
I knew he liked me.
It's either this or have Darwin in the background audio for the entire episode.
I'm okay with that. I think we
Darwin.
should do a Darwin Let's Play. Let's get Darwin in on one of these things.
Bud, can you just lay down for a minute? Lay down and don't scratch your chin as much. Ooh, Larvitar has drought. That's a little scary, but I have thick fat, so we're not concerned.
I'm really thankful that we didn't continue with the run where like half my Pokemon had weather conditions as their ability, which means that it slows down the game so much, and in a race you don't want that.
No, you do not.
It's like I had a Mankey with drought, a Dratini with sandstorm. It was just awful. I can't wait until
burn me.
Oh. I can't wait until my Swablu learns any useful move.
Does it still just have like Peck and Astonish right now?
Pretty much. I mean, it's got Sing and Safeguard, but like I don't really use those unless I'm trying to catch a Pokemon.
Right.
Or if I'm like in a battle of attrition, which hopefully never needs to happen.
Right. Okay, time to cure the burn.
Yeah, you.
Do I have a burn heal? I hope I do.
I can't wait until... I'm so excited to use my Vibrava, but I need to get it to like level 20 before I feel confident in putting it out.
Yeah.
Oh no, Magnet Pull. My own Magnet Pull.
I don't remember how far I have to go after Fall Arbor. I think it's a ways, so I'm going to just run back and heal right now.
I mean, yeah, you need to go through a couple trainers and then on a
I know I'm supposed to find that one Professor Cosmo? Is that the person?
Something like that.
Or am I confused? But yeah.
Dude, Super Repel. Nice. Did you get all the items on the fiery path?
On what?
On the ash path, whatever it's called.
Oh, I might have forgotten, but it's not too important since the items aren't randomized.
Yeah, I
they're
realized
useful,
that,
but
after the trick, I went to go fight the Trick Master for the first time. I'm like, yes, I can get a random item. Oh wait, I just get orange mail. Nice. I'm glad I wasted
XP,
all this
I guess.
time. Yeah, well, it was still like a huge waste of time. You usually have a Melodic or something like that.
Darwin is being too loud in the background.
Venonat.
It's time for you to leave. Goodbye, Darwin.
We can wrap up real soon if you like, because it's 20. It's like 26 minutes in or something like that.
We are, yeah. I just had he was like couldn't make up his mind on if he wanted to be in the room or out of the room, and anyway, he is now out of the room after some small amount of.
My Vibrava's already level 21. Okay.
That's solid.
We'll let him go a little bit more, just because I feel like he's gonna be the MVP of my team aside from the Hariyama. I'm gonna keep it safe. I don't want to pull a Nidoqueen again. I don't want that to happen. What weaknesses?
Man, I'm so close to a Gyarados.
Dude, Skip Plume. I could have had one of those, but then I didn't. Time
Right
to
back
die, Skip Plume. No, don't. Okay, I swear, 50% of the Pokemon in this game poison me. It's
Yeah, it
so
has definitely
obnoxious.
seemed like you have had a very poisoned run.
I had to buy like 20 antidotes and I'm almost out. I know this isn't going to do a lot of damage, but it's what I got. That did nothing. Alright. Ooh, I crit. Crit him again. Do it. Okay, despite like
I
the
always
odds
forget that
stacked
I actually
against,
have poison powder on my Meganium. I just never use it.
it's probably a waste of time.
Yeah.
Unless you're in a battle where like you really need to kill a Pokemon
Yeah,
and you just don't have the moves for it.
Yeah. It's still there as decent utility in an emergency, but ideally I would never need to use it. So I just haven't gotten a better move yet. Yeah, why don't I'm gonna finish this battle and then I think
Quick
I'm
Claw.
good for this episode,
Yeah.
depending on where you're at. Because I
I'm
don't think that
finishing.
there's any like exciting milestones coming up anytime soon.
No, not really. I finished my battle. I'm just going to get rid of the status effects that are on all my
Sure.
Pokemon.
I think
And
this
then
is the last Pokemon that this trainer has.
okay, just let me know when you're done. I won't get
Yes.
involved in a battle.
Yes. Okay. Yep. The battle is done now.
Okay. Well, anyway, that has been episode 15. Thank you for listening to my little rant about the unjustness of this world. And keep in touch for episode 16, which will be on Star's channel. You know the drill.
Bye.
Bye.